Now we're going to have a look at a piece of code that detects network changes and account changes. Of course, you have to be very careful with both account changes and network changes, because that actually changes the whole environment. So it's better to detect those changes. We have a small piece of JavaScript that we will look at later. It has identified we're on chain 1, network 1, and we have this account. So if you go to MetaMask, we're on the mainnet, which is chain 1. We have this account. So suppose we are going to change account, for example, to this one, connected. And we see here over here that it notifies that we have a new account. Oops, and when we change back, it's changed back again. And similarly, we can check the changes to the network. So if we go to Robston, we see network 3, go van network 42, 4, 35, work, start ganache. In the meantime, Avalanche. With Avalanche, you see something interesting, that there's a difference between the chain ID and the network ID. So initially, those always were the same, but when more change occurred, they made a split between the network and the chain ID. So just have to recognize both of them. In the meantime, I've started Ganache, so switch to Ganache. You see also the numbers of Ganache. So they also have a difference between the chain ID and network ID. Okay, now we're going to have numbers. Also understand why the thing is shown on the screen 3 times. Okay, here we connect to the Web3, and here we call the functions new chain and new accounts. The new chain retrieves the chain ID and the network ID over here and prints them. Accounts retrieves the accounts and print them. So initially it just shows the initial chain network and accounts. And over here we see that we initialize callbacks based on different strings, so different callbacks, one for the account change, this one, and one for network change, chain change, network change, and chain ID changed. The chain changed, that's the current one, and the other ones are old versions that are deprecated. But for example, MetaMask Mobile still uses this. Here is a flag that we are setting, which is the workaround. In future it won't be necessary. And it doesn't even work on MetaMask Mobile, but previously when you had a network change, then MetaMask would refresh your page. Sometimes that's good, but not always. So if you put it on false, then it doesn't refresh your page, and you just detect it in your JavaScript. Okay, so because we have 3 callbacks here, you understand why we see the output here 3 times. Normally you would just need this one and you would only see it. Okay, so